weekend on ABC.
To Miami and ABC's coverage of Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The Nuggets and the Heat all square at a game apiece in this best-of-7 after Miami's masterpiece of a fourth quarter on Sunday night. And so Nikola Jokic needs a win.
Collared shirt, buttoned up, color coordinated, in the best shape of his life.
He was 41 points, but just 4 assists the other night. And tonight he's up against Jimmy Butler.
He continues to sell that big face coffee. He's getting $100 a person, a cup in the bubble. Let's see if it'll be worth more if they can win a championship.
And of course, his teammate Bam Adebayo, he was 23 and 11 were his numbers in the 2 games in Denver. And so it's time for Game 3, and we're counting it down on ABC right now.
I think I don't give a damn factor.
Now we're talking.
The Miami Heat have tied the NBA Finals.
When the pressure is on, the Heat thrive. Hitting back with force.
Inside, Adebayo had a foul.
And precision.
10 straight points by the Heat. Tremendous response.
And just like that, we got a series. As the spotlight shifts to South Beach.
Time to go back to the 3-0
Momentum is Miami's wave to ride. Joker and Jamal look to turn the tide as the quest for Larry becomes a best of 5. The NBA Finals, Game 3, next.
Welcome to NBA Countdown, presented by DoorDash.
Thrilled to be with you from Miami with Jalen Rose, Michael Wilbon, Stephen A. Smith. I'm Mike Greenberg. The commissioner of the NBA, Adam Silver, will be along for a live interview here in just a few minutes. But let's begin with the keys to tonight's critical Game 3 of these NBA Finals. They are brought to you by Kia. The Heat completed a 15-point comeback in Game 2 to even this series after shooting 49% from three-point range. So their sharpshooters were on. Nikola Jokic, meanwhile, had it going. He dropped 41, but Miami limited Jamal Murray to 18 points. We are just moments away from the tip-off of Game 3. Michael Wilbon, who's going to win tonight?
Miami Heat. Picked them in Game 2, picking them again in Game 3.
I agree. Miami wins as well. In the previous game, they had a different leading scorer every quarter, and none of them were Jimmy Butler.
That's why I'm picking Miami tonight.
Wow.
I think Miami will win this game tonight. I think they're ready for a street fight, and I think they're going to provide Denver the wake-up call it needs. It hasn't done that yet, though. They catch Denver sleeping. I think they win tonight.
My goodness, everyone up here is on the Heat except for me. I've got the Nuggets to win Game 4 tonight, which means it should be a lock for Miami. We will see you at halftime. Enjoy Game 3. Let's send it down to the floor. Mike Breen, take it away.
All right, Mike, there are many who doubted there'd be an NBA Finals game in this arena this year. But because of the heroics of Gabe Vincent and his teammates, here they are, the Miami Heat facing off against the Denver Nuggets and Nikola Jokic as the series is now shifted here to Florida as we get ready for Game 3. Good evening, everyone. With Mark Jackson and Jeff Van Gundy, Mike Breen on hand, Lisa Salters with us as well. Welcome to Game 3 of the NBA Finals. This Miami Heat team, so fun to watch. They're resilient, they're relentless, and they're winning a lot of close games like they did Game 2 in Denver, Mark. That's become their specialty.
And everybody has raved about Jimmy Butler, rightfully so. He's been their home run hitter. But the most important player for the Miami Heat has been Bam Adebayo. His presence, his impact on both sides of the floor. As a screen setter, as a ball mover, as a scorer, as a defender, he has been absolutely elite, setting the tone for this Miami Heat team in 2 games into the series. He's been their MVP.
As for Denver, and they're the subject of tonight's Domino's pregame HQ, their defensive improvement has been a big part of their success this year. If they're going to win a title, it has to be present the rest of the way.
Yeah, so much of the debate after Game 2 was how the Heat chose to defend Jokic, and Jokic had a phenomenal game. But what can't be debated is that the Nuggets defense was subpar and undisciplined. Over and over again, they made mistakes. Here, Duncan Robinson on a small curl. Look at the the huge gap, the nice pass by Adebayo, and the easy layup. Very next possession, two guys go with Robinson, leaving Gabe Vincent wide open because of the miscommunication. And throughout the game, they fouled jump shooters time and again. That undisciplined effort will not stand up on the road.
And they've lost home court advantage for the first time in these playoffs. They can get it back tonight. With more on their bounce back, let's check out with Lisa Salters. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Mike. Well, Michael Malone publicly called out his team after the Game 2 loss when he said, this is the NBA Finals, and we're talking about effort. That is a huge concern of mine. And in yesterday's film session, Malone said he showed his team 17 discipline clips where he said a lack of discipline led to 42 points for the Heat. That's just staggering, he said, to have that many examples in a finals game. And Malone said he wasn't being critical, he was just being honest. When I asked Nikola Jokic how the team received that honesty and more importantly how they'll respond tonight, Jokic just said, we'll see. Mike?
Game 3 has arrived. The Nuggets and the Heat from South Florida.
The finals. We have a will. We have a belief. We keep finding ways to win.
The hungers of the burning flame have a championship to reclaim. Respect the trackers of glittering gold with their very own history fixed to unfold.
The NBA Finals are presented by YouTube TV. YouTube TV is more than cable for less than cable. Try it free today. New users only. Terms apply. Cancel anytime. And in part by Courtside. Made to chill. Celebrate responsibly. This presentation of the NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
It's been one of the most anticipated finals. You are watching what greatness is all about.
Just keep it coming. 3 in a row.
And the dream season is now complete. Here we go, the Denver Nuggets and Miami Heat, Game 3 of the NBA Finals, presented by YouTube TV. 2 games in Denver, each team with a win. It's time for Game 3. Here's Nuggets coach Michael Malone.
What's the number one thing that's going to help our discipline tonight? Early, loud, continuous. Early, loud, continuous. That early talk allows all of us to be on the same page, right? Help each other out there. Help each other out on both ends. We got to play for 48 minutes tonight, right? So we have dominated 6 quarters out of the 8. The 4th quarter has given us issues, all right? Play for 48 minutes tonight. The second thing is this. Jeff, how many years have you been in the league? 16. This is your 2nd time in the NBA Finals?
Yeah.
BJ, how many years in the league? You been in the finals before? First time. Ish, how many years in the league? First time in the finals? Enjoy this moment, enjoy this opportunity, and embrace it. And play with an urgency and a desperation that embodies that. We didn't have that in Game 2. That's who we are, that's why we're here. Go out there and take it.
The championship 3 wins away for both these teams as our starting lineups brought to you by Fidelity. And for Michael Malone and the Nuggets, the same starting 5 led by Jokic and Murray. And for the Miami Heat, Kevin Love for the 2nd straight game back in the starting lineup. It worked well in Game 2. And the same thing here in Game 3. Finals back here, first time the crowd been able to see a finals game since 2014.